So in my last journal entry, I talked a bit about getting back to being in charge of this family. And being in charge of this family means that I take control of where the kids are headed with their lives, and it also means I'm responsible for fostering and encouraging what they're passionate about. It means that it falls on my shoulders to be the primary source of encouragement for that, and to help them grow their skills in what they're passionate about. They are not ready to go out into the world and get jobs of their own, but it never hurts to start thinking about what you are going to do with your life. And they don't have to have answers now, but they do have interests and they do have passions. And it would be amazing for them to be able to turn those interests and passions into something that they can do as a job, as a career. But that also begs the question, what am I going to do? I kind of have this opportunity now to transform myself now that I don't have to worry about a significant other who may or may not approve of what I'm doing. How do I want to turn my life around, and do I want to go in a new direction? I have a lot of passions, I have a lot of interests, but unfortunately, not a lot of them translate into ways to make money. And no matter what I end up doing, I have to keep the fact that I have to support these 3 kids at the front of my mind. I'd love to play golf for a living. I'd love to play video games for a living. I'd love to sit back and read books for a living. But unfortunately, not a lot of those are going to turn into careers where I make enough money to support 3 kids. However, I was thinking last night about renewable energy. And it's something that I'm passionate about. It's something that I believe that we need more of in this world if we are going to not destroy it. And it is something that is growing in interest around the world and around America. Something that Alan mentioned in passing when we were talking about mining cryptocurrencies the other day was that right now, mining Bitcoin is not worth it. And the statement that he made was, to make it worth it, you would basically have to have a source of free energy. And that kind of stuck with me because, well, free energy isn't going to come bubbling up out of the ground like it did 100 years ago with crude oil. But there is opportunities to create energy in this area. The one that kind of sparked my interest last night was wind power. To be able to erect a wind turbine and create electricity from the breezes that are constantly blowing in Dallas would in fact give me a source of free energy. I don't know right now exactly what it would cost, whether it would be approved by the town, because I'm sure that would be necessary. But I kind of like this idea of creating wind turbines and generating power. It's a resource that I could create, and it would potentially not only benefit myself, but all of the town. It would be amazing if you could erect a wind turbine and hand the entire town of Dallas free energy for the rest of their lives. And that would give me my free source of energy to start mining cryptocurrency. If the energy itself doesn't pay very much. So that was my thought today, was I need to, now that I don't have to worry about tippy-toeing around what Jennifer wants or changing myself to become what pleases Jennifer, what do I want to do? What pleases me? But at the same time, keeping that in mind with the fact that whatever I end up doing has to support these 3 kids. It's good to think about, and I really think I might have sparked something that I could get behind with this idea of renewable energy. And I've got to look more into it.